and they're off. Saddadd misses the kick. Awkward coming out of the stalls was Danger Man. He gave a broadside to Victory. Saddadd is very sluggish away and already been routed along at the back of the field by Danny Muscat, and it's Grey Cuban who has taken the early lead. Grey Cuban has gone on to flight leader, racing in second. Danger Man is in third, and in fourth position is Take Heart. Then Jeff Coons, who races towards the inside of Saddadd, who's in the vivid yellow colours. Alpha Crucis is next to the field, followed by Brioni. Then towards the inside is Castle Cove. As for Castle Cove, towards the inside is Flying Frontier, who is now last but one, and Saddadd is not having a going there at the moment. He's a long last as they make their way towards the end of the back straight. The two greys, the ones taken wide. Grey Cuban at the moment keeping company to Take Heart, and at the moment it is Grey Cuban who may just have the overall lead. Then towards the inside it's Flight Leader who leads the big group, as now they prepare to go into the turn by the station, and now they're entering the final 3/4 of a mile. So Grey Cuban and Oisin Murphy have plotted a wide course throughout, but they still have the lead. To on the inside in second, Flight Leader and Safi Osborne. In third, Take Heart, who's now joined the main group. Jeff Coons is in fourth and Danger Man in fifth. Safi Victory making ground in sixth. Saddadd is in seventh. Castle Cove made the turn in eighth and already been ridden along. Alpha Crucis and then Brioni. Saddadd has passed one, and Flying Frontier struggling at the back of the field. Grey Cuban has surrendered the lead now to the main group. Jeff Coons with the red cap over on the far side now, lays it down to Flight Leader. These are now the first two. Then Danger Man is being ridden along. The yellow and red colours of Safi Victory making ground right over on the far side, travelling really well for Colin Keane. Meanwhile on the near side, Saddadd is getting into it. So too is Brioni, and Saddadd now picks up his game. Castle Cove is also picking up, and they've got a furlong and a half to go. Saddadd has the lead. Danger Man is now rallying into second. Alpha Crucis to the near side into third. Safi Victory did not go on, and it is Saddadd. Saddadd has got the lead for Ray Dawson, and the lead is a length and a half over Alpha Crucis in second, and it is Saddadd who is out in front, and Saddadd wins. Alpha Crucis in second, Danger Man in third, Castle Cove in fourth. Saddadd was never nearer than fifth, followed by Safi Victory and Brioni, and they were followed home by Flight Leader and Flying Frontier. The 3-1 favourite has obliged. Saddadd follows up the win at Newbury and bounds up the hill to win another one for Roger Varian today. A huge day at the end of his first week back riding after that wrist injury for Ray Dawson. This is one day that he'll remember for a long time. It is Saddadd who has won the mile quarter handicap.
And you can see why the trainer, who's going so well, has put this horse in the Champion Stakes. I just think Adeli could be very good.
What an absolute dude this horse is. He's got the pedigree to go with it. He's very closely related to Al Makam, who's a Group 3 winner. His dam was very, very good as well. And I love the way he goes through his races, because I know he got a little bit of a bump down at the start, but he doesn't really look like he's finding a huge amount off the bridle, but he just keeps grinding. I love the way he sticks his neck out. He's a real relaxed type, the way he goes through his races. Very, very strong at the line. Be interesting to see where they go with him from now onwards. Very versatile as regards the ground. He seems to handle anything that's chucked at him. Tracks as well. Loads to like about him, Ed. Real dude.
Yeah, he looked like he's really enjoyed himself as well, doesn't he? And as you say, clearly hasn't minded the ground. It was nice to know, even before the race, that Connections were really looking forward to seeing him with juice in the ground, and he's obviously not minded it at all.
Reported that each-way money for Alpha Crucis. Don't often get it wrong, the Moors. They very nearly got it spot on there. Running really well in the places, but this was all about Saddadd. What a day for this team.
Yeah, it is about Saddadd, about Roger Varian, and also about the man on board, Ray Dawson, who we're going to have another chat to some Saturday this, Ray.
Yeah, one I won't be forgetting for a while anyway. But look, a big thank you to Roger and the owners, you know, obviously, His Sheikh Ahmed supports me a lot in the UAE, and obviously for Roger as well. So yeah, it's a great win for everyone.
It really is. Now, whereas the other winner you rode, Lady of Spain, had done all weather to turf, this lad's done good to firm last time out at Newbury to soft ground, showing his versatility there.
Very much so. We always thought he's a big, heavy horse. He hits the ground hard, hence why he hasn't ran for a while. That he won't dig in the ground. We were very unsure of this sort of condition. I mean, it's borderline heavy down the back. It's very testing conditions, and you know, he's answered all my questions, and he's fought up that hill. It's a very stiff finish, and yeah, he's put in a hell of a performance.
And another horse with lofty entries. It's clear that the team have always held him in high regard. To warrant that entry, does he feel like a horse that can really step up and dine at the top table one day?
He feels like a horse is still learning. I think he was still learning halfway around there. He's a little bit on off the bridle, probably just because of conditions, but he's such a sweet-natured animal. He's a beautiful horse to look at. He's got the pedigree. You know, he's hopefully just going one way.
We touched on it earlier in the last race. You've had the injuries, time on the sidelines. I know for you jockeys it's very frustrating that when you're watching horses that you might be on win. Does it make it more sweeter when you come back so quickly and ride a double like you have today?
We want to get back as quick as we can, just in case we miss out on these opportunities. And I mean, most people said I wouldn't be back for at least 6 weeks, so I would have missed today. Massive thank you to everyone in the Peter O'Sullivan house. Jerry Hill, who was very quick to respond when I got my fall. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be experienced today. So it's yeah, look, we all try to get back as quick as we can, because a week's a long time in racing and you can miss out on opportunities. But look, I'm just very grateful to be here.
Well done.
Thank you.
And I'm pleased he's mentioned the team at Peter O'Sullivan House there, who do an amazing job. Saddadd won at 3-1 under Ray Dawson and made all that rehab worthwhile. It have worked so hard with those facilities there, with the Injured Jockeys Fund team. And Tom Dunlop, if you're watching, well done with your bike ride. I saw you finishing at Newbury this week, riding around the country, all those racecourses, raising money for the Injured Jockeys Fund to help beneficiaries.